everybody, it's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. I was just minding my business. Now, Charlamagne, yes. Where are we going right now? Rhea Davis is here.
Yeah, the reason we're in Breakfast Club court is because last week, y'all know we had a great conversation with Tyrese. I thought it was a great conversation. I thought people learned a lot from it. I thought a lot of different great conversations sparked because of it. Conversations about mental health, conversations about holding people accountable, conversations about friends showing up for each other, conversations about, just great conversation. I thought it was a great conversation. But Tyrese must have went home and read the comments, and he has not stopped coming at Envy. And yesterday,
hey yo,
yeah, I said coming at. I could have said coming in.
All right.
Yesterday he called you a liar.
Correct.
And he said that he did not disrespect your wife in any way, shape, or form.
Correct.
This morning your wife said otherwise.
Correct. So I guess
you want to play some of
let's play a little bit of what my wife called this morning.
Well, we stopped talking to Tyrese on two different occasions. Once many, many years ago when he did do that amazing thing for us. He and I became friends, and we were very, very cool, and we spoke often. And a lot of times you'd be laying in the bed next to me while I was talking to him. But for me, it got to a point where it became inappropriate and uncomfortable, where I felt as though lines were being crossed. And you felt as though lines were being crossed. And, there was times where I felt like he was extremely demanding of my time and of my attention, where if I didn't give him my time and my attention, he would get very angry, get very upset, and let me know what his expectations were of me. And when I started to feel uncomfortable and you started to feel uncomfortable, we took a step back.
Well, what lines were crossed? Because people would be like, well, what lines did he cross?
I don't really feel comfortable being specific because at the same time, I still do have a respect for him. I know that you still do have a respect for him. I would feel more comfortable just being general and saying that, there was flirting and inappropriate compliments for a woman who's married.
So I guess my thing is, man, who do y'all think is wrong? And I want to say we're going to leave this alone, but we're not, because Tyrese giving you at least 120 minutes on Instagram Live today.
It's okay.
At least.
Liars got to talk to. Let's go to the phone lines. Sophia, good morning.
Good morning.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, blessed, and doing wonderful. How are you guys?
Good. What's your thoughts, Sophia?
So I just want to say, as a person who sees both sides, I definitely applaud you and your wife. Everything that you did was correct. When someone disrespects your spouse, they're disrespecting your marriage. So you have to stand strong. I say that as a person who's been married for 15 years. And I say that because marriage isn't valued as it was once valued before. And so it's very important now to stand together when you're married and to support one another. I also will say this. As a person who has suffered with mental illness, now that I see therapy and I'm healing, I never really realized how much I hurt and damaged people when I was going through my cycle. And one thing that my therapist told me is that I cannot expect everyone to deal with my cycle, that they also have boundaries. And if they walk away or if they leave the relationship and no longer want to talk to me, that I have to understand that. Because at the end of the day, we all have our boundaries.
Thank you.
That's right.
Thank you, Mama.
And that's the biggest thing. And that's why, at the Mental Health Expo, we started that last year in the break room, talking to family members and friends who have to deal with people who have mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have mental health issues and, you don't want to go get the help that you deserve, we can't just allow you to just project on everybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like at the end of the day, those people have to set boundaries too, because people only have the capacity to take but so much.
Absolutely.
Tia, good morning.
Good morning. Oh, my goodness. I 100% agree with that. I literally am going through the same thing with my brother who needs help and my family expects me to just continue to take his BS, and I feel like that's crazy for him to be able to verbally abuse me and everybody tell me to sweep it under the rug. Like, no, go get the help that you need so we can move forward. You cannot keep talking to me crazy and calling me out my name. So I 100% agree with people with mental health issues need to go get the help that they need to be in a better space.
I agree with you. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you.
Hello, who's this?
This Red Boy.
Red Boy, what's up? Talk to me.
Man, I think you guys need to go ahead and squash it, get everything on the table. But I am with you, Envy, man. You know, when it comes to disrespecting the spouse, I think it goes to a different level. So once it comes to the disrespect level, crossing that line, you know, it goes to a whole nother level.
And what makes this even worse, man, honestly, is like, you know, when I saw Tyrese say some things Saturday, I reached out to Tyrese and I told Tyrese, you need to knock it off. And the reason you need to knock it off is because, you know, the disrespect that, you know, Envy was talking about was X, Y, and Z. It was this. It was what, you know, he feels, him and his wife feel like you were inappropriate with them. So for him to keep pushing the issue was strange. Like, he should have just reached out to y'all privately. But when I see him do it publicly, it's just like, are we performing here? Are we just trying to keep garnering attention for a single? Like, what are we doing, bro?
But that's what I thought was strange. After I said that on air, I thought Tyrese was gonna reach out and be like, "Hey, what did I say? What was inappropriate?" He never did. That's what made me feel like this was all entertainment purposes. Like he's doing this for clout. He's doing this for that. And I just don't respect it. That's why I just left it alone. When he went at me for the last 5 days, I just left it alone, you know? But it gets to a point where you push somebody to the point and be like, you know what? Let me just tell people what it is, and then I won't address it anymore. But 800-585-1051. Charlamagne has me in Breakfast Club court.
You and Tyrese. Who's wrong?
All right, let's discuss this. The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We have Rhea Davis here, our guest co-host this morning.
Hey.
A lot going on when you got here, huh, Rhea?
It's a lot going on today.
All right. Now, Charlamagne has me in Breakfast Club court right now.
I mean, only because it's just strange, right? Last week, Tyrese was up here. I thought we had a great hour and a half conversation. I thought we kumbaya'd. I thought we put everything out, but clearly we didn't, because, you know, some people, Tyrese, like to react to social media. And, you know, that whole box your mouth thing went viral. We don't know if Envy was being sexual or threatening.
Yo, shut up,
but
man.
Tyrese didn't like that. So he's been talking about that for the last few days. And yesterday he brought back up the fact that he didn't disrespect your wife. He's got receipts. You know, I don't know what his receipts are. But, you know, your wife called this morning, Gia, and told us
the truth,
what it was. And
Absolutely.
she said that she feel like Tyrese was flirting with her and being inappropriate.
Yep. Hello, who's this?
What up, though? This is Nicole calling from Detroit.
Hey, Nicole, what up, though? What's your thoughts?
I think that you're right, Envy, and honestly, Charlamagne is a weirdo for not having your back when it comes to it. It's weird. I don't get it.
Have his back how? What am I supposed to do?
I mean, just notify that your man is right and Tyrese is being a weirdo. He always doing this shit. He's crying about everything. He know he was disrespectful by coming at that man's wife. And honestly, all you can do is be like, yeah, you're right, that's weird, instead of being like, oh, y'all butt buddies, box your mouth, y'all being weird.
No. See, that's y'all problem. Y'all don't know how to deal with nuance. I think it's all those things. I think Tyrese being weird, but I also think it's an old school industry lover's quarrel too.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
No, he doesn't.
I really do.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Charlamagne texts me. He speaks to me on the phone. Charlamagne knows what it is.
Listen, I talked to both of them behind the scenes. I told Tyrese Saturday that I thought this was some nut-ass stuff simply because we just had a conversation for an hour and some change, and Envy never said why he felt like you were being disrespectful, but I told Tyrese what it was. So for him to continue to push this issue, that's on him. Now he got Gia spilling more beans. And you know a Dominican family don't like to spill beans. They like to cook. They like to save their beans.
We're not Dominican, but hello, who's
you
this?
Dominican, Gia Jamaican.
Hello.
No, neither one of y'all like to spill y'all beans. Y'all like to cook y'all beans with rice.
Right. What's your name, Mama?
Princess from Alabama. How y'all doing?
Hey, Princess from Alabama.
Princess.
Talk to us. What's your thoughts?
Look, my thought is, I think what y'all are forgetting is
Tyrese, this is like his new job. This is side hustle. He's basically like a little YouTuber now, like a blogger. So whatever can cause drama, that's great for him. So Home Depot making him mad, he gonna blow that up. See if he can get some views on that. You making him mad, he gonna blow that up. He just be lying to get views. He's really like one of those YouTubers. They blow everything is a big deal. If you forget they fries at McDonald's, that's a video. So that's Tyrese now. This man is a YouTuber, baby.
Damn it, man.
And guess what? I don't like to get involved with the YouTubers of the world.
Envy, where y'all going next with it? Do you think y'all need to have a conversation offline?
You're done. We had a conversation. See what I'm saying? We had a conversation, and it was done. Mm-hmm. Now, if you want to keep bringing back up, I'm not that person. We had a conversation. It's done. He could keep talking, keep chatting. And the only reason I just don't like to be called a liar. This is the truth. This is factual.
But nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. And I said it a million times already. When people don't like you, they're going to ride with anything that's against you. So if Tyrese is going against you, they're going to ride with Tyrese. But for the folks that don't like Tyrese, they're going to ride with you. So all it is a bunch of he said, she said. Like, you know what bugged me out yesterday? What? Tyrese said he had receipts. He ain't even show nobody nothing. But everybody running with that. Tyrese said he got receipts. He ain't show y'all nothing.
No.
like not a thing.
No.
You know what I mean? But y'all ran with it. What does that tell you, Envy? Nobody cares about the truth. They just are entertained.
Right.
That's it.
Hello, who's this?
Well, this Bobby.
Hey, Bobby. Good morning. What's your thoughts, Bobby?
Man, to be honest, he jealous of you. And he's famous. He's jealous of you, and he's famous. And to me, I'm thinking you gave him lecture to come in between what you and your wife had. Like, it should have never led to him counseling y'all to him texting your girl.
Yeah, I will say this. I'm not. When it came to my relationship and my marriage, Tyrese helped a lot. Tyrese we were able to have long discussions. Tyrese became the therapist at that point.
But it never should have led something other than that.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not faulting you because it's like you too nice, bro. You too nice to the wrong people.
You right.
And they take your kindness for weakness.
You right.
You think they love us?
Oh, you there? Damn, gone. Hello, who's this? This guy's stupid.
Good day. This is TC. How are you?
Hey, TT. Good morning. Talk to us.
Oh my God, DJ Envy, I hate to tell you, but this is all your fault.
Why is this my fault, TT?
It's TC because had you not taken your wife for granted or going through that marital issue and cheated on your wife, you never would have had to introduce another man into your marriage.
You right, TT. You right.
That man did not have to be Tyrese. They could have went and got some real counseling. Don't you do that. Don't put that.
But TT is right.
That's what she's saying.
For every action is a reaction. If I didn't disrespect my wife, we wouldn't have been in this situation to have a man. TT, I see what you're saying.
I disagree with that one. I think that even after the disrespect, you could have went and got a real marriage counselor. You chose to go get Mr. Sweet Lady. You chose to go have Jody Baby Boy be your marriage counselor. You did that.
Hello, who's this?
That was a worse choice than cheating.
That was actually God did that, and what He was able to do and get us to get to terms when we were speaking was amazing. So I can't knock that. I can't take that from Him. Hello, who's this? Hello.
Oh, this me, Kyle. This me.
What?
You hear me?
Yeah, you sound like you in a DJ Clue echo chamber right now.
Sound like he in the bathroom.
I'm at work. I do construction. So it's an empty building. So let me just be quick with it.
Take us on Bluetooth. You got us on Bluetooth speaker?
Nah, regular phone. It just sounds like I'm in an empty building. That's why.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Okay. I feel like Charlamagne, he cracks too many jokes when it was a serious moment. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion. But it's also Tyrese. He always got something going on. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion.
You could have left me out of it. I ain't had nothing to do with this. Me and my jokes have nothing to do with this, sir.
Oh, you and your jokes had everything to do with this.
No, they don't.
Everything to do with this.
Me and my jokes have nothing to do with this whatsoever. All right?
What's the moral of the story?
Well, no, it's Breakfast Club Court. I don't know, man. I think both of y'all. But I think both of y'all wrong in different ways.
How the hell am I wrong?
Because I'm gonna tell you why I think you wrong. I think that when Tyrese was here and you told him I want to box your mouth, and you told him that you disrespected my wife, you should have put it all out right then and there. You should have let him know right then and there exactly what he did. So then y'all could have had the conversation, and we really could have just buttoned everything up right then and there.
And I'll be truthful. And I didn't say I wanted. I said he said some things that made me want to box his mouth, right?
Box your mouth.
And the reason I didn't say it right then and there is because, when you're in a marriage, before I say what bothered my wife or was disrespectful to my wife, I wanted to have a conversation with my wife about it. That's why I never said it what it was.
But I told you that after it happened. I said people going to have something to say to you because they don't know what the alleged disrespect was.
Right.
So maybe Tyrese thought y'all would never put that out there.
Right.
What the alleged disrespect was. Because he knows. Because I told, when he jumped out the window Saturday with all them tears and everything, I said to Tyrese, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
We had a great conversation. We kumbaya. We left it. Why are you getting back online stirring things up? Especially when you know, or maybe you don't, but now you do because Uncle Charlotte just told you.
Right.
The disrespect is
what the issue is.
You was inappropriate to his wife.
Right. And the reason I didn't say it is, like I said, I didn't have a conversation with my wife, and I would never want my wife to hear something the first time on the radio without having a conversation with her and speaking to her about that. That's just who I am in my marriage.
I get it, but I think I think Tyrese is very wrong for just not leaving the conversation for where it was. We had a great conversation. People laughed. They learned a lot. We addressed things like mental health. We talked about holding brothers accountable, brothers communicating and ironing out issues. Yeah. Leave it. But Tyrese just is not able to do that.
All right. Well, I'm mentally worn. You want to give me a hug?
No, I do not want to give you a hug. Okay? All right?
Give him a hug. He been through it.
Rhea. His down low past and his down low behavior is what got him in this situation.
Yo, Charlamagne. All right. Rhea has your rumor report when we come back. Don't move.
Be free.
It's the Breakfast Club. I don't even know why I work here. I don't know.
I want him to be free.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.